What's going on, guys? It's Eddie Sue from Siege Finance back at you. So today we're going to be covering the topic of will reading make you rich? It's often thought that millionaires have a different way of living life that makes them financially successful, and oftentimes as an individual we will try to emulate the behavior or the habits that they have in attempts of being more financially successful just like them. And it's often believed that millionaires are a lot different from the regular person, but I I would say that's contrary to popular belief. Well, although I'm not a millionaire yet, I believe that I have built the habits and discipline to take me to that milestone, or at least close to, sometime in my lifetime. So this will be my take on the topic. Will reading make you rich? Business Insider wrote an article about 6 years ago stating that a large majority of the wealthy population read about two books or more relating to education, career, and self-improvement, at least, so 2 books a month, and an even larger percent read news, publication, and blogs. So a lot of them are trying to stay up to date with what's going on in their industry that they work in, and what's going on around in the world. So as you can see, the rich are often trying to improve their own habits, knowledge, and even creativity. Notable billionaires who read include Charlie Munger, the famous partner of Warren Buffett and vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway. He advocates for a lot of time spent reading and reflecting, and I'm sure, as you know, as the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, he is going to be looking through a lot of financial statements, but not only that, he's going to be looking through a lot more news articles, books, publications, and anything that's going on in the business world. The second most, another person is Elon Musk, the CEO of both Tesla and SpaceX. He has a knack, or even obsession you may say, for knowledge consumption, stating that he read up to 2 books per day when he was just a child. And like, that is astounding, but look at where he's at now. 30 years down the road, he's doing incredibly well for himself. He was just made the richest person over the week, I believe, at around 190 billion. I don't know if that still stands as him being number one. I'm not too sure right now. And then number 3 is Oprah Winfrey, a self-made millionaire. She was able to escape poverty, and she credits it to reading. She expresses her love for books as a way of expanding your understanding and scope. So that means being able to think like outside the box and understanding where your horizons are and where you can take yourself by believing in yourself and looking a bit further into the future and areas of interest. So some of you might argue that correlation does not imply causation. So for any psych majors that are watching this, I would agree with you. Reading does not cause riches or wealth or success, although there is a strong relation trending towards being more financially successful as a byproduct of reading a lot more often. As well, reading has a lot of psychological benefits which may help towards your financial journey. The first one is critical thinking. So this would probably come about more when you're faced with a challenge or task that you aren't too sure of what to do. So say you're in your business endeavor, you're not sure who to contact, and you're not sure what to do. You're going to be able to think outside the box and think back to what others have done from what you've read. So like, say, biographies of other businessmen or books about business, startups. I know a famous one is 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. So that's about having a lean startup, so a low-cost startup. So you can often draw experiences from books that you've read before. And I know this might sound silly, but there was a Suits episode, I believe it was the first one, where the character, Mike Ross, approaches a bellhop and a customer of the hotel. And he does it so it throws them off, and he read back from a book that there was two cops dressed as a bellhop and a businessman, and they were staking out a room in order to try to catch a drug dealer. And so Mike, he used that knowledge to try and throw him off, and he did it successfully, and he was able to get a clean getaway. So further on, very important, reading prevents dementia, so it has a lifelong health benefit right there. And you know what they say, health is wealth. You know what they say. And continuing, there is improved creativity, so this will really help you in problem solving or in design that you may face in the future. As well, there's the added bonus of increased knowledge base directly from what you are reading. So as long as you're choosing the material appropriately, there will be a lot to help you. And as well, there's improved memory. And this one, I would say, is very important. It gives you a role model, something like your own story, somewhat like your own story, where you can try and follow the footsteps. You know, every kid wants to be Superman. They want to be strong, be able to fly, have superpowers, save the world. If kids can believe, you can believe too. Just, you have to find the right person that you want to follow. Say it be Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. Just try and read, emulate their behavior, and see what you can do to follow, and see what you like about their lifestyles, see what you can pick apart. And so my personal take is that I do agree with this belief that reading can help you make you rich. I don't believe that reading will make you poor, as long as you aren't paying expensive amounts of money just to read. It will help you. I really believe that. When you sharpen your mind, you become exponentially more powerful in terms of work capacity, problem solving, academics. Currently, I'm a junior in mechanical engineering, and so I've read well over 30 different textbooks, whether it be machine design, design analysis, calculus 1, 2, 3. There's so much that I've read, heat transfer, thermodynamics, the list goes on. And I can say that through my last 3 years, my technical expertise and knowledge have increased immensely. And I would say all this reading has helped me develop an aptitude towards financial knowledge. So albeit it was engineering that I was doing the majority of my reading, and I would say it still helped me towards my financial pursuits. So over the years, I've read lots on finance, and I'm beginning to see the results paying off. My trading has steadily increased in skill and safety, so I'm taking account into my risk and understanding why I'm doing what. And I personally feel that engineering or anything mathematics STEM based will help you in the finance world, since you are often dealing with a lot of numbers, economics, stock charts, trading, price action. So personally, I am not a big fan of self-help books. I feel that sometimes it may not be credible, and what they're saying, the habits that they're trying to teach you, they might not help you. They may even be a detriment. So there are only 2 books that I would recommend: The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and Think and Grow Rich. So these 2 books have stood the test of time. They're very old. Think and Grow Rich is over 100 years old. It's in the public domain, so you can find copies for free now. And so besides that, I would recommend reading books for information. So just like how Elon Musk was doing it, he read so many books. He learned how to build rocket ships by himself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my take on this, and I hope you guys have great financial success in the future. Check me out on Instagram at EdisonSue_. Reach out to me, leave some feedback, and that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed.